Alex, you are the ready?
Yep, we're rolling.
Okay. Hello, and welcome to Iacon Underground Radio for the week of June 21st, 2017. I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
Hello, I'm David.
So, as you all may have noticed, The Last Night comes out this week. As you may have noticed from everything, everywhere. I mean, the marketing, it's at peak marketing right now.
It's at ridiculous levels.
Yes, you can't swing a cat around a room without hitting a Transformers ad.
Yeah, can't swing a cat around a Kroger without hitting something Transformers branded. Including, I am personally fairly disappointed that there are none of the women's Schick razors with Transformers theme, but I suppose razors are only so actually gendered in practice, so that might be a fun thing to pick up. But I've seen those with little, like, I guess cases like a travel toothbrush thing you might get, but with like a little Autobot or Decepticon symbol on it. There is a big ol' ad on Redbox saying that if you get Age of Extinction,
there's a cream for that.
Yeah, yes. You can get a $5 off coupon for the Last Night. And actually, yesterday, and we're recording this on Monday, but yesterday I was going through channels and saw that Telemundo was showing Age of Extinction, and it makes about as much sense in a language I don't actually understand. So, and had that on while I was moving. So they're getting all ramped up. But yeah, it's a lot of just random stuff. I've heard there are actually a lot of different ways that you can get discounts on the movie, so I'm sure that's very exciting for people who want to not have to actually pay to see that.
I have heard rumors that I'm getting a $4 ticket from T-Mobile tomorrow.
Ooh. That's pretty good. I might have to look into that. But yeah, there is lots of exciting stuff like that. This week, I believe actually on the 21st, the Transformers Twitter account is running a Q&A with Anthony Hopkins. Sorry, Sir Anthony Hopkins.
I love that the press tour for this has just been actors shitting all over this series.
Are they at least saying this one is good, or are they just like, all of these are terrible?
Well, Marky Mark has announced that this is his last one. He's stepping down to spend more time with the Funky Bunch. Specifically because he spent 6 months getting in shape for this movie, and then they gave him a haircut he hated.
Well, it's a pretty dumb haircut. But, yeah, that's good job. I mean, to be fair, he's playing the kind of guy who probably gives himself haircuts. So, you know.
And Anthony Hopkins is just teetering on the precipice of quoting Michael Caine about Jaws.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that exactly, too.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be sad if Anthony Hopkins is in this, but is not in some way in Thor Ragnarok, because, come on, that's gotta be way better than this. Because he was all like, oh, I don't want to make any more of those movies, because, I don't know, I'm Anthony Hopkins. But,
well, no, that makes perfect sense to me.
Why?
He doesn't want to show up to set wearing a weird costume and standing in front of a green screen all day. Michael Bay flies him cool places.
That's fair. And if he's... I guess that's not so much in front of a green screen. It's more interacting with things that are going to be added in later. Like Cogman. Cogman. So... yeah, apparently, isn't there, like, a trailer now with Cogman punching Marky Mark or something?
There is, and also, like, just trivializing Crossfire.
Ah, that's not very nice. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. That's the thing, is I haven't even been able to keep up with the trailers because, I'm in the middle of moving and have other things on my mind, and that's just kind of, I'm gonna see it in a few days anyway.
Yeah, and there's so many slightly different trailers, and then there's some trailers online that are the new trailer, and then somebody just glues on the old trailers, so it's like a 7-minute long series of trailers. It's just hard to keep up with it all.
Yeah, it's like watching 2 minutes so you can get 10 seconds of new footage, and that's okay. I'll wait. So yeah, go to your local Walmart or Target or grocery store or drugstore chain of your choice. I guess
really just engage in capitalism in any form of your choosing.
Yeah,
go to any store.
Do they have any fast food tie-ins yet?
I haven't noticed any, but I guess I don't go to the fast food.
Yeah, I mean, I have the TV on in the background a good bit. That's usually, local broadcast TV, but I am in a large market. So you would think that would pop up. But yeah, I haven't noticed any fast food tie-ins. No, they had some, Decepticon Burger King thing before one time, didn't they? I don't know, because my local Burger King is so bad that it's literally a meme on the city subreddit.
Dark of the Moon got a Burger King promotion.
Nice. Sadly, we do not seem to have any, and that would be fine, because where I'm moving, there's a Burger King that apparently will actually serve you food that you ordered. So I could take advantage of it there, but alas, I guess we don't get any. I guess they're too busy with the Guardians of the Galaxy blizzards at Dairy Queen. But anything else, if you need razors, if you need, I'm sure, candy and potato chips and everything else, you can get that. So yeah, that's definitely a thing that's coming out this week. We will be recording an episode about it, I believe, for the Patreon, right?
Yep.
That's our intent.
Definitely. Yay! For the Patreon. You have to give us at least a little bit of money to see this movie, even though I think I'm about due for a free ticket from my Regal card.
Yes, you have to pay us to watch. I will be honest, if I did not need to watch this movie for professional reasons, both for this and because I'm sure people are going to expect me to write about it, I would probably wait for it to come out on video or something.
Yeah, I liked the last one more than the two before that, but I was thinking about skipping this one.
Come out on video because I'm old. That dated me.
Sonic is doing a foil sticker pack.
Ooh,
stickers?
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Put those on my bullet journal. Yeah, that's kind of neat. So yeah, that's maybe worth driving my giant U-Haul up through a Sonic next week and get some stickers.
Yeah, get a freeze.
Yeah. Oh, they do have very, very good stuff. So yeah, Sonic is doing a thing. Someone had to come through on the fast food tie-ins. So yeah,
I found a new subreddit to subscribe to.
What is that?
Our Kids Meal.
Ooh. Wow, that sounds pretty good. That sounds very helpful.
Just documenting all the different kids meal stuff that's coming out.
Sweet.
For example, Subway's kids meal for June is Cars themed somehow, and is also just a fucking Fitbit.
Yay, good job. Good job, Subway. Is it a Cars themed Fitbit?
Yeah, there's apparently a Lightning McQueen on the side.
Okay, that's a thing. I'll have to be prepared for my nephews to have those. Yep. But yes, we will be, unfortunately, viewing that this week, and we will be discussing it next week for our Patreon people. You can go to patreon.com/Iacon Underground. Currently, as we are working on rallying support for our Patreon stuff, it is available to all $1 and up patrons. But yeah, you can get a hold of that next week. Other news, which is actually also movie news, is the Bumblebee movie has been confirmed to be set in 1985. There's Iron Giant stuff being thrown around. Like, good luck. Enjoy that. I've heard people being optimistic about the Bumblebee movie.
I don't... Unless he's fighting a giant space bat, I don't care. Because that's the part of Iron Giant I wanted in the movie that wasn't. The rest of the movie was good.
Aw.
Space bat.
But,
I was confused why they'd choose the first full-on Simpsons spin-off to be Bumblebee Man.
So that's, I suppose as far as that one goes and as far as the current one goes, I really hope that these things start, like, being written by people and having plots. I'm feeling vaguely optimistic that The Last Night might actually have some sort of script that they were shooting from.
Well,
and not just be, like, random plot association.
Like, yeah, well, maybe it's multiple scripts stuck together, like a lot of blockbusters seem to be these days.
I was going to say, like a lot of the other Transformers movies.
Well, that too.
But yeah, so people are optimistic about the Bumblebee movie. I'll have to see how this one goes. I'll have to see what kind of creative people are attached to it. See if, they have writers. They have prepared and script for the movie. So that's a thing. Otherwise, there's talk about Triptychon showing up. I guess not actually in stores yet, but people who can take pictures of things, have had pictures to take. Apparently he comes with his legs detached.
So they can squeeze him in a box.
Yes, a store that I'm guessing is probably primarily in Southeast, called Ollie's. They got in Fortress Maximus for $40. As of this recording, they are almost certainly all sold out. So, good job, us, getting that news out there. But that is sort of interesting. I'm not familiar with this store at all, but some of my friends are near it. And have talked about them being heavily scalped. So maybe if you're lucky, give it till the end of the year and you can get a $60 Fort Max when these people decide they're tired of sitting on these $40 Fort Maxes.
I get the impression that Ollie's is a place located on a big lot that you might visit on Tuesday mornings.
Yeah, that kind of place. So, exciting for people who are looking for, who want Fort Max but don't want to pay $40 or don't want to pay like $150 for him.
Yeah, no.
Who didn't get him for Christmas like some of us. So we can go ahead and move on to our reviews for the week. Anybody get any toys this week?
I just got a Turbo Changer Megatron today.
Ooh, how's that? Is that fun?
Really simple, cheap. Well, basically not quite a fast action battler, but a quick transformation. Like 3 steps. And he's got a cute little helmet that flips up. So, I don't know. So, and I just realized accidentally I have a version of Megatron from every movie.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Not counting the last one because that was Galvatron, but I have... Yeah. Jet Megatron, Tank Megatron, cute wearing a cloak Megatron, and now the new one.
Is it like a rubbery cloak?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can take it off and put it on other Transformers, if it'll fit.
Yes! I like robot toys with clothes. I personally have come across Cup and Perceptor and Twin Twist or topspin, not twin twist, topspin,
Yeah.
And that whole wave at my target. So if my target has them, yours probably does too.
Oh yeah,
but I have
Topspin is amazingly good for what he is. He's a jump starter. Why is he so good of a toy?
Yeah, I've heard really good things about him. I was very tempted, but sadly right now all of my income is going towards moving boxes. But I might have to pick him up at some point, because I love the jump starters. I love the wreckers, and I love the jump starters are wreckers, and I love stuff, as I have mentioned, with Transformers siblings. They are up my alley. Other than that, we have, I suppose we can get, Salvation out of the way.
Okay.
David's the only one who really properly read this, and I assume it was a hate read.
Yes. Well, because last week I went and picked up my comics on Wednesday like usual. And in my box was the issue of Optimus Prime we're going to get to, and Transformers Salvation, and I stared at it for a couple seconds before I actually paid for it, and didn't, toss it back from my whole box.
For some reason.
Because I figured, I'll hate read it, and apparently it's the third or fourth in a series? Or something that I haven't read, so there's data missing, and it's drawn by Livia Raimondelli. Written by John Barber, and the writing is kind of good, although every once in a while he throws out these ridiculous words. Like antediluvian I've heard before, that works, but atavistic monster to describe Trypticon is just... I think he was using a word-a-day calendar while writing this.
I mean, I apologize because I have excessive vocabulary, but I can definitely see how, you gotta explain things in a way people understand them.
Yeah, it's like, atavistic is like, there was another word in here that confused me more. Atavistic is a word I know I've heard, I just can't remember what the hell it means because it comes up so rarely. And this, the issue takes place out of sequence, so it's jumping around timelines.
What? No.
Unlike Optimus Prime has been doing that, but it's been jumping between two. This is jumping between 3 or 4 or 5 different points in the same day, and one page flashback of Trypticon telling how he was born. Oh, and also there's narration from 3 or 4 different people. Different colored boxes, but it doesn't help. It's just, Trypticon narrates some, and Sandstorm's back and narrates some, and one of the Dinobots. And there's another Dinobot called Strafe, who's a new character, Camion, I think, who Bludgeon transformed, and her face splits in half, and she gets 2 dinosaur face heads in alt mode. It's weird.
What? But,
I know,
but
it's very
Strafe is a Technobot. And that sounds it's trying to...
I'm assuming it's a play on when they had to name Swoop for the movie with 2 heads, Strafe.
Yeah.
So it's a character conflating both of them, which kind of amusing, but in Raimondelli's art is hard to follow. And it took me a third of the book before I figured, she's supposed to be female? Maybe?
To be fair, the people doing the packaging art for that toy also got confused there.
I know. I have that box. I love that one. There's a picture of G1 Strafe and Swoop. As Swoop is. But, again, pretty much any time I read a Livia Raimondelli book, I wish it wasn't him drawing. It would be at least slightly better if anyone else who draws at IDW for Transformers was drawing this. Anyone. Bueller. Although it kind of fits more his horror, creepy flatness style than previous, even Dark Universe, which annoyed the hell out of me. This is Bludgeon resurrecting Trypticon to try and attack Iacon, and the Dinobots are stopping him, and Sandstorm kills Slug. Which one is it? What is he called now? The Triceratops.
Yes, Slug.
Yeah, it's
Like punching.
There are moments in this comic I actually like, but again, it's pretty much all just the writing. There's actually some really good lines in here. The best one probably is Starscream talking as Trypticon flies away. Well, I guess the old saying is true. You never know when a giant space dragon is going to steal all the children.
It's true. I mean,
that line alone almost makes this comic worth the price of $7.99 on the cover.
What?
It's an extra big...
Is it at least, like, prestige bound?
It's prestige. It's like triple size, maybe, or 2.5 size, I guess. It's longer than usual.
It's 50 pages in the PDF, but that's with all the cruft at the ends, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why Raymond Deli? Why did they... He must be fast and friendly. He must be like a Rob Liefeld, a nice guy to hang out, because his art doesn't work. It's so flat, and yet it doesn't work for Transformers, because they usually have volume and body and emotion. And
yeah.
All he does is menace and horror.
I think it can work for certain pinup styles, but yeah, it's storytelling, it's not great.
Yeah, it's hard to, like, who the hell is in this like, there's a panel near the end where it took me, I had to stare at it for a minute to figure out who the hell it was laying on the ground. As Trypticon is talking, it's a purple Transformer, like, looking up, but it's a normal person head, not a Trypticon head. And I realized, like, a minute later, oh, it's Devastator, who was thrown down after being chewed on by Trypticon earlier, and he's not actually purple. The lighting is just all purple.
See, I'd almost go so far as to say if they let someone competent color him, he could almost be sort of Jeff Senior-ish. But
but because he does the coloring, it's all presumably computer work. It's like,
and that's his shtick.
If someone else went in and color corrected his work,
give it to Josh Burcham.
Yes, I like Josh. Josh is really good. Of course, Josh can also sort of mutate his coloring style to pretty much anything that's needed these days. What with coloring K-Zama. He was the one coloring K-Zama, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just, Raymond Deli is just, his palette is bad.
Yeah.
His character designs are kind of bad too, but they could work if someone else was coloring them.
Yeah.
It seems like the prototype for what they were doing with box art for a while.
Oh yeah, like the second movie line. Like, where it was just flat frontal faces. It did look a lot like that. But yeah, it's just, no. Did not enjoy.
Aw. Well, I suppose another relevant question would be, can you hop onto this one if you didn't read the previous ones?
Presumably, yes, since I did. It made just enough sense, but like the first 10 pages are confusing as hell, because it starts in the middle of the story, Trypticon's just out rampaging. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, oh, he must have broke out in whatever the last one was. No, he breaks out, Bludgeon gets him up in this one, and they stole some, there's a new, what the hell they call them? Hotspot of sparks on Cybertron. Mm-hmm. And they take a bunch of those sparks, and at the end, Trypticon flies into space with some remaining Dinobots and the sparks.
Is this a current story or a backstory?
I don't know. I would guess it happened a while ago, but it happened after the Titans attacked, but not current. I don't know. There's nothing that pins it down to exactly when. It's just after other Titans attacked, Beast, Titan, Trypticon attacks.
Okay, because I mean, it's kind of important to know if currently there's a hotspot going. I'm unclear.
How much of this is deck shuffling for the event coming up later this year?
Ooh.
Probably a lot. I'm unclear even if like Trypticon took all the sparks or just some of them. It's vague.
I mean, you did read it, all the children.
Starscream does say all the children, so I have to assume that, but in any of the shots they show of the field, like, there's still some glowy bits there. And, like, it's missing the scene whenever the hell they pick up the sparks themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, it just happened. Off panel, like so many things in this issue.
Well, that's interesting. That's some things. So in more readable comics, we had Optimus Prime number 8 this week. We have art by Casey Collar this time. Colors by John Paul Bove. We have some various special covers. Man, now I'm just like still thinking, does that like this Barbara Raymondelli thing, does that like outsell Till All Are One, or does it get to keep going because it's John Barber? I mean, I guess if they're just occasional one-shots, that's a big difference from the production values of monthlies.
Yeah.
Anyway, Optimus Prime number 8.
Jazz learns what cable news is.
I totally saw this guy and was like, oh my god, is that Hector Ramirez? And then it was Hector Ramirez.
Yeah, I'm so happy on the first page. Yay!
Yay!
We've seen him before, haven't we? But this is I think it's only been like 1 or 2 panels, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, like in the background. You know, like, not story-wise in the background, not necessarily art-wise in the background. Yes. So, for those unfamiliar, Hector Ramirez is a character who showed up in several different Sunbow cartoons in the 80s. He was a Geraldo Rivera nod. And, yeah, he's one of the things that you can say, like, links all of the Hasbro stuff from back then. So yeah, here he is. He is setting up the big interview with Jazz. I don't know, I'd almost say that this isn't even like what American cable news is, because they actually like ask him difficult things and aren't just pandering. But that is a long criticism to deal with. So yeah, I like that his interview has, you know, some backstory on Cybertronian pre-war culture stuff, you know, even if it's fairly basic stuff.
I really liked the news magazine format they switched to for the interview pages.
Yes, yeah. That was really cute. Though I suppose there is no actual print equivalent, because I was going to say, but where would they get images of pre-war Cybertron to run? But, you know, that's just how they're representing it. And I also like the thing about him, you know, naming himself after a particular kind of music on Cybertron, and the closest Earth equivalent is jazz. So, that's what he calls himself. And also in the flashback story, in the B story, Nosecone's just trolling Jetfire.
Nosecone's a little jerk.
Because he's a jerk. Why is he being such... I mean, I know he's being a jerk because he's being a functionist asshole, but he's being a jerk. This smug look at the end when Jetfire storms out. But yeah, and you get some more stuff with Slide, who can't transform anymore now that Euler is gone. No surprise, but I really appreciate that little, you know, character arc going on.
Yeah, although I'm bothered in every panel at how big he is. Like, Euler's drawn almost as big as Pyromagna, and he's one of the little dudes. He should be bittier. Like,
yeah, I thought he was supposed to be
like
one of the little
dudes. The two ones that are on the council are, like, itty-bitty guys.
Tiny. Yeah.
Euler is the same size as everybody else.
Though I also like Bump riding off on Roulette's roof. It's holding on there, and Gimlet's just holding on to Midnight Express. That's cute. But yeah, and there's more Junkions and blah, blah, blah. I mean, no need to go through the entire thing. But this does, interestingly enough, this does lead into the story that we got back in the annual with Optimus and Pyromagna talking.
Oh, yeah. When I got there,
and then
like,
jumping into a portal with the to be continued caption.
Yeah, that was annoying. It's like, when I read it, it's like, oh shoot, now I gotta wait for the annual to come out. And then I read, oh right, that already came out and we already read it. Never mind.
Oops.
Timing.
Though I do feel that in when they stop throwing softballs at Jazz in the interview, and you get to, so the government of America was oppressing the people and you intervened, and I'm just thinking, yes, he did.
Yes.
But that goes deep, man. I don't know if they're wanting to go quite that deep here. Yeah, so the interview goes south right about the same time he gets a warning message telling him to run, and it turns out G.I. Joe is coming to, I guess, arrest him?
Yeah, apparently. ...
But yes, they come down. I would like to say I have not been paying a lot of attention to the G.I. Joe stuff, but I really do appreciate that they have this swole black lady on the team now.
Yes, with a rocket launcher, or multiple rocket launchers.
Yes. Named Salvo. So, yeah, they come down, but Jazz has gotten out of there. And then they're like, I think it hurt him when he found out what the world's really like. I'm like, oh, I mean, he's been through a lot of shit. I kind of see that more as, like, figuring out that Earth is just as bad as everywhere else.
Just as shit.
Yep.
I love that him being tipped off is he has a burner cell phone from, like, 2004. And the display only is large enough to show 3 letters at a time.
It just says run.
Conveniently, they show run.
I mean, maybe that's a thing that Autobots have. Just little pager things that they can...
Maybe his ringtone was Run DMC.
Maybe it was. And that just showed...
And it's just not scrolling in yet.
Yes. So, yeah, and in the background story, it's just Jetfire... being... I do like that... I mean, Jetfire as Skyfire in the cartoon, it was always the thing that he and Starscream were buddies, and so in his first episode, Starscream's like, yeah, come be a Decepticon, it's great, and then he realizes actually the Decepticons kind of suck. And then he gets frozen in ice until the Autobots need a ride somewhere, and then they go thaw him out. Which is literally what happens.
And then they freeze him again and thaw him out again later.
I mean, at the end of that episode, he's clearly dead. And then a couple episodes later, they're like, hey, Jetfire, hey, Skyfire, we need a ride to Mexico. We gotta check on some Aztec stuff. Yeah.
You forgot we can't fly since the pilot.
Yes. The part of the show Bible that said not to use you too much because Harmony Gold will get mad also says the Autobots can't fly anymore. And given those two things, we have decided to unearth you instead.
Because screw Harmony Gold.
Oh my god. My god, Harmony Gold.
That's a good story.
Jerks. So yeah, I like that that's kind of playing, this is sort of a spin on that, and also just, he's a scientist and also a flyer, and you get the whole functionist conflict, and I do think at this point, we've been like, where is this even going? And it is nice to have him as very much sort of a representation of the actual impact of functionist stuff, of functionist policies. You know, him talking about, oh, I'm not a flyer or a scientist, I'm both, and that's something normal channels won't let me be. And yeah, I like that we're going in that direction. I like, of course, no one is going to be Kei-Zama, but I like Casey Kohler's art on this. It's pretty good. Though speaking of Kei-Zama, I really like Sideswipe on the cover of the next issue from the preview. he's looking very Derek Yaniger there.
He is pissed off in G2 and
it's great. He just needs a bandolier.
So good.
And yeah, apparently there's going to be some stuff with Sunstreaker and Bob and RC, and yeah, that sounds really interesting. But Jazz has always been a character I've liked, so it's nice to give him sort of a focused storyline, at least, and get some of the stuff about how Cybertronian culture was affected by the war and all of that. Not too deep into it, not James Roberts' level of super deep, crazy alien stuff, but interesting. So, any other big thoughts?
I am intrigued that IDW is producing a Clue series.
Wait, what?
And Kei-Zama did the cover for that.
Wow, that is interesting. I guess the question would be, is it going to be like the movie?
It should be.
Oh, if only. I mean, it can't possibly live up to the movie, but...
No.
I'm interested just to find out whether they're trying or not. Is it aware of that legacy?
It does look like it's trying to be serious, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. Man, now I'm getting all like, but could that sell as well as Till All Are One? I'm hurting over that cancellation more than I'm more butthurt than I realized. But yeah.
Oh god, the bloodstain is in the shape of a fidget spinner.
Not quite, but almost.
And the body is glowing? What? The more I look at this, the more questions I have.
Well, there you go. It's a mystery, so yeah, it wants you to have questions. I guess it does say in the preview or the little, one-page ad thing for Salvation that is the Dinobot trilogy that is coming to a conclusion, so there you go.
Yay.
That's the last one you have to deal with, David.
Wait, what? Oh, that's a lot. In the ad, it says it's $4.99. That is not the price on the cover. $7.99.
That's
Liars.
not cool. That's not cool.
No, it is not.
All right. Well, I guess Alex, do you know if we have anything up next week?
Checking now. I should have that pulled up.
Next week will be fun because we will be recording like the day before I pick up my U-Haul.
I hope Zencaster's working because apparently Malto stopped working while I wasn't paying attention.
Oops.
Zencaster appears to be working still.
Good.
Alright, well, we only have 1 week to wait for Clue.
Ooh, exciting.
The My Little Pony prequel comic comes out next week as well.
A prequel? Like, a prequel to... Does it have Baby Twilight Sparkle?
I don't know.
Oh, My Little Pony, the movie prequel.
Ah, okay. That has sea ponies. I saw some at Target. It had some sea ponies. I like sea ponies. New sea ponies are much prettier than old sea ponies.
Lost Light issue 7 will be gracing us next week as well.
Dun dun dun! So yeah, that is what we'll be, hopefully, barring any unforeseen delays, talking about next week.
Yep. And also, for fans of independent political cartoons, a Tom Tomorrow 25-year collection hardcover.
Ooh.
For $125.
Oh, is that one of those oversized prestige thingies? Or what are they called?
It better be.
Yeah, it's a collection.
It had better be. So, that will be it for this week. Assuming we all survive the last night, we will be back next week to talk about other exciting things. So until then, this is Jen.
And Alex.
And David.
Good night. Doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo.
Who would have ever guessed that the twist was going to be it was the Funky Bunch coming back to destroy the Earth?
Dun dun. Iacon Underground Radio is hosted by IaconUnderground.net. We are listener-supported through Patreon, where you can help us cover the cost of running this show and our other podcast, Stasis Pod, at patreon.com/IaconUnderground. We are on Twitter at IaconUG, Tumblr at IaconUnderground.tumblr.com, and Facebook at facebook.com/IaconUnderground.